Of this workshop is to just be a weekly reminder to remind you why you're meditating in the first place, what it feels like, deep breathing, alignment, because the rest of the week, it's your job to be meditating throughout the week as well. Nobody's going to, tap you on the shoulder and tell you it's time to meditate. That's your job. But no matter what happens during the week, no matter how crazy or chaotic or successful or unsuccessful your week was, every Friday we spin the wheel again and give you new momentum and get you back aligned. And that's what we're here for every week. And the word meditation is really like not the right word. Words mask the energy. They mask a larger reality. The word meditation is not really a sufficient word. So if you take that word off, what we're really trying to accomplish is to bring ourselves into balance and alignment throughout the day, all day. And the only way to do that is to establish steady, new routine. So simply plugging into this meditation workshop once a week, even if you didn't do any other meditation work, I don't advise that. I advise you to meditate every day, morning and night, if you can. But even if you don't, just this once a week, it doesn't seem like a lot because there's 6 days and 23 hours before you have to come back to the next one. That's a long time to get lost and, go on a roller coaster ride and be unbalanced and unaligned. But I want you to start looking at the longer picture. Look at the next, say, year. You're going to come to this workshop 52 times. By the time you're here 6, 7, 8 times, you're a veteran. You've been back and you've touched this and drinking from this fountain of knowledge again and again and again. It's nice if you can do it every day and build that up for 3 years. That'd be great. But even if it's only this one little gentle meditation session that you do, even if that's all you do, it's enough to start a new rhythm, to start a new habit, to start, to just build something new, a rhythm, a balance, an alignment, a habit, a routine. And that's the goal. The goal is not meditation. Meditation is kind of the word that we use to describe it, but what the real goal is beyond meditation. It's to find a way to anchor this peace, this balance, this bliss, alignment, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're experiencing. The goal is to anchor this over a long period of time. The book that I wrote, just showed it before, it's meditation for life, not meditation for the next couple of weeks. Meditation for life. You're transforming yourself. If you look at your life stream, we'll do a little life stream work today. When you look at your life stream, if you don't do anything differently, your life stream is just going to go on and on and on just the way it's been. But if you sprinkle, like I say, even just once a week, but more is better. The more you plug into the collective, the more you're in the chat, the more you're watching the videos, the more live events you go to, you're planting little seeds and your life stream slowly, you don't recognize it at first, but slowly your life stream starts to change direction to a higher timeline, a happier timeline, healthier, more abundant, more aligned, balanced. And you become a meditator. You become aware of higher consciousness ways of thinking. You become healthier. You start making healthier decisions. It's a process. So anyone that says, come to my, weekend workshop and you're going to be fixed, well, you feel really good for the weekend. You'll feel really good for an hour, but you have to continue it. And even, like I said, just even 1 hour a week coming here is important. We're going to do today the fourth dimensional meditation. It's meditation number 4, guided meditation number 4 in this book, Meditation for Life. And we're going to essentially travel to the fourth dimension. And I want to, when we're finished with that, it'll be a nice, peaceful, blissful feeling. On the back end of this meditation, I want to talk a little bit more about a particular topic, hypnosis. And I want you to understand hypnosis as it relates to the work we're doing with this multidimensional model that we're working with. So, and again, everyone, welcome, Lance. It's our first day. We have some other folks that are newer, but they're already veterans. Raj and Nina been here for a while, and we've got all our veterans back, Carolyn and Jane and John, and where I forgot Josh, he's here too. So, and Brian's here with the B. So we've got a good mix. And one of the challenges that we have as a collective is how do we take brand new people? Because those of us who've been I've been doing this for years. Many of you have been, working with me for the last maybe 3 or 4 months. and you kind of have this experience. You've kind of woven this into your life stream. You've woven these habits into your daily life. And here comes new people, and new people have no anchor in the work that we're doing. They all come with their own experience, their own background, their own expectations, their own beliefs, their own reasons for joining the collective in the first place. So one of the challenges that we have, and when it's one of our main goals as a collective, is to really get excellent at welcoming in new people. We've got a way to go. We're got really, really good at welcoming in new people and onboarding them in a sequence or a process where they can feel gently, where they can start to plug in a gentle way. And again, some people are looking for something more intense, immediate, like tell me what I'm supposed to do right now. I want to do everything because I'm all excited right now in the beginning. We're kind of a more gentle, flowing wavelength. So somehow we've got to learn how to take new people in, which we'll start to get a lot more new people in the coming months. We've got to learn how to take random people in with random headspace and kind of anchor them or align them in the work that we do and kind of get them into the flow. And so we're learning how to do that, and it's something we're aware of, and we're going to get better at over time. And all of us now, have to keep that in mind and be aware of that. So without further ado, let me share my screen, and I will play the fourth dimensional meditation.